Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I missed putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. And out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Hi everyone, hopefully you're all doing well. For those of you who haven't heard, I'm hosting my very first charity stream on September 18th and September 19th to support the Familial Dysautonomia Foundation in honor of my brother Mitchell, who passed away from this disorder 5 years ago. So how the schedule is going to work is like this. On the very first day, we're going to be streaming for 15 hours. During the first 3 hours, I'll be talking about familial dysautonomia, sharing stories about my brother and what he dealt with on a day-to-day basis, and just raise as much awareness as we possibly can. Then during the next 12 hours, we got MLB Diamond Zone, and we will be on doing our regular Diamond Zone stream. For those of you that don't know, MLB Diamond Zone is something that I came up with, and basically it's like NFL Red Zone, but it's for baseball. On the very next day, we'll do Diamond Zone again. That'll be from 6 o'clock up until 9:30, and then we got the Phillies game. They play at 9:40. They're taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. So in short, we're going to be on for 22 hours. No ads will be played during those 22 hours. I am aiming to raise $500 during those hours of streaming. Again, no pressure to donate, but if you can, every little bit does help. If you could just spread the word, share the post that I posted on my community tab, I would really appreciate that. I'm just looking forward to making a difference together with you guys and doing this in honor of my brother Mitchell. I think he'd be really proud, and I'm really excited about this. Let's do some good.
What is going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We got the Phillies on tonight. Before we dissect everything, before we dive on into this ball game, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell icons too. And that way you will know when we do go live. A big one. A very big game tonight between the Phillies and the Mets. The Phillies have taken the first two games, and we are halfway done with the series right now. So on the second half of this series, we got Christopher Sanchez going up against Clay Holmes tonight. And then tomorrow night, to wrap up the series, the Phillies will have Jesus Luzardo facing David Peterson. I want to talk a little bit about tonight's matchups, but before I do that, okay, let me know who you guys have winning this game down below in the live chat if you're tuning on in after the game. Let me know who you're still rooting for and all that sort of stuff in the comment section. And also tell me what your final score predictions are down below. And your Pogs, players of the game. Let us know that too. So we're halfway done with the series. Let's go out there and get a series win tonight. I like our chances with Christopher Sanchez. This guy is a baller. This guy is really good, especially at Citizens Bank Park. I have the utmost confidence in this team right now. Okay, the Mets are lost. The Mets are nowhere to be found. Now, obviously, the Phillies are going to have to do everything that they can offensively, and I'm going to take a look at the lineup right now. I saw it before, but, I mean, Well, you have Harrison Bader leading it off, Kyle Schwarber batting second. I really liked what Bader did in that leadoff spot yesterday, folks. I really did. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep it up, but right now, I would just say keep putting Bader there until it's broke. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I know it's just one game. It's just one game, but I would continue to try that. I'm actually really surprised that he did really well yesterday in the leadoff spot. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe setting the tone for him isn't really such a bad thing. So Bader leading it off. Then it's Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto, Brandon Marsh, Max Kepler, Otto Kemp, and Bryson Stott. And then the new Philadelphia Philly, Donovan Walton, 31 years old from Dallas, Texas. We'll see him out there in the lineup, too. All right. So, yeah, I have a lot of confidence in Christopher Sanchez. I'm feeling really, really good every time he's out there on the mound. The changeup that he has, it's just absolute bread and butter. It's chef's kiss. I mean, it's everything that you probably want. It's one of the best in all of baseball, and his fastball has been really good. I like it when he's utilizing that slider. He's been doing that a little bit more as well. So I feel very good with him going out there today. 1 earned run in his last 2 outings each against both the Marlins and the Braves. So I think that we're going to see a lot of success. He has the 6th best ERA in all of baseball. He has the 9th most strikeouts in all of baseball, too. I would assume that is going to continue to go down today. But we'll see. We will absolutely see. All right, let's get on into the lineups for tonight. I knew that there was something that I forgot to do. I knew there was something that JJ forgot to do. By the way, guys, we did call the Brewers game earlier. That was fun. We also have Diamond Zone at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. We're pumping out the content. It's close to the end of the baseball season. So if you could just do me a solid and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, that would mean the world to me. That is all I ask. I want us to get to that 7,300 marker if we can by the end of the stream and continue to work our way towards 10,000. So we just want to continue to give you guys really good content. Obviously, the quality is nice, but the quantity is nice, but the quality is what we care about too. So, and I think that we've done very, very well with that. Alrighty, so we are ready, almost ready to get things started. It is 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time, and again, we will go over the starting lineups for both teams. We will start off with the New York Mets. So the Mets will have Francisco Lindor batting in the leadoff spot, and then it's Juan Soto batting second, Mark Vientos hitting third, Pete Alonso fourth, and then fifth is Starling Marte. And then you got batting sixth, Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo will be batting sixth. Francisco Alvarez will be hitting seventh. Jose Siri will be batting eighth. And then batting in the ninth spot is Luis Angel Acuna. So that is the starting lineup tonight for the New York Mets. So again, just to recap, it's Lindor over at shortstop. It's Juan Soto out in right field, Mark Vientos over at third, Pete Alonso over at first, Starling Marte DHing, Brandon Nimmo out in left field, and then you got Francisco Alvarez catching, Jose Siri batting in the eighth spot, playing out in center field, and then batting ninth is Luis Angel Acuna. So let's put that there. Let's put this here. Here's Christopher Sanchez. He has a sinker, a changeup, and the slider. Batters are hitting 168 against that changeup. It's just absolutely wild. All right, I got to update this, which is what we're going to do right now. We're updating the runs breakdown by innings. And here we go. We got the Phillies now up on the board. There we go. Ready to rock and roll, baby! Sanchez in his last 10 starts at home, 5-0, with a 1.99 earned run average. Pretty ridiculous. And again, the Phillies starting lineup, it'll be this. It'll be Harrison Bader batting first, Kyle Schwarber second, Bryce Harper third, JT Realmuto fourth, Brandon Marsh fifth, Max Kepler sixth, Otto Kemp is seventh, Bryson Stott is eighth, and Donovan Walton is batting in the 9 spot. All right, so who is everybody's Pogs? Let's see, Pogs down below. Pogs down below. I will not be chatting as I am mourning. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Prayers. I'm so sorry. Here comes Francisco Lindor, and the pitch on the way. There's a fly ball hit out over towards left center field. Bader tracks it down, makes the catch over on the track, and there is out number 1 to start things off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. What else do we have? What else do we have going on, chat? So Lindor is leading it off, and Juan Soto's batting next. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. The pitch. And that is taken inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch on the way is on the inside corner at 95 miles per hour for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch, ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. And Juan Soto able to get on with a single here in the top of the first inning. So he is aboard over at first. I love you guys very, very much. And, the one thing that I feel like that sports allows us to do is to come together. And, I just really appreciate the community that we've been able to build on here, because I feel like that's what takes this whole thing to another level. And I'm just so happy to see you on here. Whether doesn't matter what type of mood that we're in. We're happy, we're sad, we're crying, we're angry. It's just really nice to be able to rally the troops, meaning you guys, together. And that's what I really am hoping that I do every single day. That's like my number 1 job, along with calling the game. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch, that is chopped foul. So I know that today is a tough day for the country, but, we got some baseball, and I'm just happy to see you all here. Let's go. Let's go, Phillies. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vientos batting .273 in his career against Christopher Sanchez. The pitch. That's taken outside and low. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Sanchez gets set at the belt. He kicks. He fires. There's a big swing and a miss on a changeup. Love you guys. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way. That is down for ball 3. And so a stolen base by Juan Soto. So that puts him over at second. Three balls, 2 strikes, and the 3-2 on the way. Strike 3 called. That was on the inside corner at the knees, and there is out number 2. So Vientos goes down looking at a pitch that was just on the inside corner. So he is 0 for 1 to start off the ball game. And now it's Pete Alonso who comes back up to the plate. First pitch to Pete. Looked a little bit inside, but it's called a strike. No balls, one strike. The pitch. That is down for a ball. Just be kind. That's all we got to spread is kindness and love. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch, there's a sinker on the inside corner at 96 miles per hour. And the count is 1-2. Sanchez with 13 pitches. Alonso batting .269 on the season. Sanchez looks back at second. And now back to the plate, and the 1-2 on the way. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. So back-to-back strikeouts is what ends the top of the first. And the Phillies are coming up to the plate. They'll be back in just a few moments. All right, let's get on into their starting lineup for tonight. Excuse me. You got Harrison Bader leading things off. Kyle Schwarber batting second. Bryce Harper hitting third. And then you got JT Realmuto batting fourth. Brandon Marsh batting fifth. Sixth is Max Kepler. Then you got Otto Kemp hitting 7th. Bryson Stott 8th. And batting 9th is Donovan Walton, who is making his Phillies debut. He's playing over at second base. So just to recap, it's Bader out in center. It's Schwarber DHing. Harper at first. Catching, it's JT. The left fielder is Marsh. The right fielder is Kepler. The third baseman is Kemp. The shortstop is Stott. And then Walton is the second baseman. That is the batting order tonight for the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies are 9 games above the New York Mets in the NL East standings. And Clay Holmes will take the hill for the New York Mets. Holmes 11-7 on the season with a 3.61 earned run average. He's now 32 years old. He's 6'5", and he also is 245 pounds as well. Right-handed pitcher who is on the Mets. Started off his career with the Pirates. Then he came on over to the New York Yankees. He was their closer from 2022 till 2024. And now he's a starter with the New York Mets. It's his first season where he's been a full-time starter. He did start in 4 games in his rookie year for the Pittsburgh Pirates in 11 of the appearances that he had. So this will be his 29th start, Clay Holmes. And the pitch is taken for a called strike to the former Met, and that is Harrison Bader. 147 innings for Clay and a 3.61 earned run average. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's right, buddy. Chris, what's up, Chris? 0-2 to Bader. Line drive, base hit. And he just continues to get on base against the Mets. So Bader leads off the top of the first, or the bottom of the first, I should say, with a single. And up next is Kyle Schwarber. All right, let's go. Clay Holmes with a sinker, a sweeper, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, every once in a while a four-seamer. Charge! Here comes Kyle Schwarber, and the first pitch is a fastball, and he swings and misses at the sinker at 94. We got John here, we got Old Man Ferguson, we got Philip, we got You Old Fart. We got Doug, Eagles, 1977, Michael, Hardcore for All. Really appreciate all you guys for being on here as always. I do hope that you guys will join me tonight. I know that it's a late night for you guys out in the East Coast. But we got Diamond Zone tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the next pitch on the way is up high at 91. All I ask in chat is just to be nice to everybody and spread love. That's it. 2 balls, 1 strike. The next pitch, and that is down and in for ball 3. Kind of cool seeing some of these young guys getting a look. Absolutely. It is nice. I agree. I don't know if Donovan Walton, 1 sec. 3-1. That's up high for ball 4, and Kyle Schwarber does get on with a walk. All right, let's go. I don't know if you would consider Donovan Walton to be a young guy because he's 31 years old, but regardless, guys that don't get a lot of playing time or that don't have as much major league experience, it's interesting to see a little bit of a shakeup, right? All right, so now Bryce Harper is due up. Schwarber's at first. Bader is at second. And so Harper, with his neon green batting gloves, is up at the plate. And the first pitch to hit him, it did, and that's going to load the bases. Got him right on the foot. And that'll move Bader over to third and Schwarber to second. All right. Just got him right on the back toe. Let's go, chat. And a timeout taken on the mound. So Holmes with 9 pitches already, and bases are juiced. And folks, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell icons too. And that way you will know when we do go live for Phillies baseball, for Sixers basketball, for Eagles football, and much, much more. All right, and that'll bring up JT Realmuto to the plate. There's a red, white, and blue bell out in right center field that is lit up over at Citizens Bank Park. Pitch number 1 to JT. That's downstairs at 94 miles per hour. Charge! Thank you, John. I appreciate it, man. First base line wide open. Alonso playing away from the line. Base is juiced. 1-0 pitch to JT, and he takes a cutter at the knees for strike 1. On the defensive side of the diamond for the Mets, really quickly, it'll be Alvarez catching. It'll be over at first base, you got Alonso. At second base, it's Acuna. At third, it's Vientos, and at short, it's Lindor. 1-1 pitch to JT. Fly ball, and that's poked out the center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Bader's rounding third. He'll come in to score. And base is still loaded for Philadelphia, but a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by JT. And still nobody out. Out in left field for the Mets, it'll be Brandon Nimmo. The center fielder is Jose Siri. And out in right field, it's Juan Soto. Good piece of hitting by JT. Here comes Brandon Marsh. And Marsh takes a sinker that's in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Marsh was out for a couple of days with flu symptoms. Here's the 0-1, and he bounces a foul towards the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. We got 306 people watching, only 73 likes. Let's go, chat. Come on. Hit that thumbs up button. Bases loaded. Schwarber at third, Harper at second, and over at first base, it's JT. No balls, 2 strikes. Holmes kicks, fires. There's a ground ball hit over towards the first base side. That is a foul ball. So the count still remains 0-2. Ever since Marsh has gone down, I got to tell you what, he's been really hitting the ball better. His average right now is at 282. If you guys remember, at one point he was batting 212 with the Phillies. No balls, 2 strikes. Holmes resets, kicks, delivers, and Marsh gets a piece of it and fouls it off. What's up, chat? What's going on, chat? JJ, were you doing another game earlier? Diamond Zone or something? I was doing the Brewers game. No balls, 2 strikes. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 0-2 on the way, swing and a miss. And Brandon Marsh goes after a sweeper that was inside. Yeah, I was doing the Brewers game earlier. We were doing a little Phillies watch party, if you will, for the Brewers and trying to get that number 1 seed. That's what we were doing earlier. Max Kepler comes up. Base is still juiced. And the first pitch that he sees, he fouls it off. The pitch was inside. No Castellanos in tonight's game, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. 0-1. That misses way outside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Holmes kicks, fires, and the pitch is high for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Holmes kicks and deals. There's a strike at the knees. We got 340 people watching. That's awesome. 1-0 Phillies. They got an RBI single from JT. Kepler will step out of the box. Max has 3 career grand slams. Two balls, 2 strikes. All right, let's go, chat. Holmes kicks and deals, and that one hits Kepler, and another run will score. 2 hit-by pitches thrown from Clay Holmes. He's hit 2 batsmen, and the bases still remain loaded. So that means that Schwarber will score. Harper goes over to third. JT is at second. And Kepler is now at first. I'll say Jeremy Hefner is out there to talk things over with Alvarez and, of course, Clay Holmes. 9 balls, 13 strikes, 2 hit batsmen, and 22 pitches. Phillies have 2 hits. They've put up 2 runs already. And now Otto Kemp is due up at the plate. He homered in last night's game, and he takes a sinker on the outside edge for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 to Otto, and Holmes gets the call there. That's on the outside corner for strike 2. Holmes in his last start Went 4 2/3, allowed 2 earned runs and 5 hits. Walked also 3 batters. 0-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And so Kemp is down on strikes, and the second out is made. I was thinking that Holmes was going to go to his sweeper there, but the way that he located it, I tell you, it was a pretty good pitch to throw. Bryson Stott is up. Donovan Walton waits in the on-deck circle. A lot of clouds in the sky. Skies are blue, dark blue. First pitch to Stott. That is up high for a ball. Always wish that on days like today that we get more sunshine, even during the very beginning stages, but Mother Nature had other words. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's not raining there. Just wanted to make that clear. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch that is down in the way. I gotta tell you, that was a really nice shot from the NBC Sports Philadelphia camera crew. They had an over-the-shoulder shot from Ranger Suarez's perspective in the dugout, and you could see Stott up with the fence in the rail. It's actually kind of cool. 2 balls, 1 strike to Stott, and the pitch on the way. He flies this one out over the left field. It's not deep at all whatsoever. Nimmo's there, makes the catch. And the inning is over. Phillies do leave the bases loaded. However, they do come up with 2 runs. One on an RBI single by JT, and the other one from an RBI hit by pitch delivered to Max Kepler. We're going to go to the top of the second. It is 2-0 Philadelphia. They sent 8 men up to the plate. Crew chief for tonight's game did not mention this. We'll do that right now. The home plate umpire for the game will be Ryan Wills. Then you got Stu Sherwater over at first, Will Little at second, and Ryan Additon over at third. While we are in this timeout, folks, if you are new to the channel, hello. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for the Phillies. Actually, let's go to the monologue screen. We do Phillies games, we do Eagles games, and we do Sixers games as well. But we also do a lot of other baseball coverage on here. We do Sunday Night Baseball. We also do MLB Diamond Zone. And basically what Diamond Zone is, it's baseball, it's extra baseball coverage. It's a radio style of NFL Red Zone, but for Major League Baseball. It's really nice. It's a lot of fun. I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I tend to think that it's pretty cool. I know that we've been getting more people on for Diamond Zone, and they do seem to really like it, especially now with all the teams that are fighting for playoff spots and with the way things are looking in the landscape of baseball with division races, wild card races, and all that sort of stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's the best time of the year to certainly tune on in. And we'll be doing another edition of that tonight. We'll be on at 10:30 for that after the Phillies postgame show is done. So I hope that you guys tune on into that. And again, today is a day where we're just spreading love. We're spreading love and positivity to one another. So my mods, if you see people that are not being nice, if they're being cruel, if they're just not behaving, I need you guys to be on your game today. I do. Starling Marte is coming up to the plate, and he takes a low and inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Sanchez gets set at the letters and delivers. And the 1-0 pitch is on the inside corner for strike 1. A lot of Mets media members and content creators have been very critical of Starling Marte. Well, to back it up, he's only batting .118 in the month of September. 1-1 pitch. That ball is fouled away. I still think he has more left in the tank, but he's really been struggling. There's no doubt about it. The 1-2 pitch to Marte, swing and a miss. And so, there is the third strikeout of the ball game from Christopher Sanchez. Liked that pitch that he went to there. It was a sinker, and he sort of squeezed the zone, if you will. JT did a very nice job framing that pitch on the upper tier. And so 1 out here in the top of the second inning. And now Brandon Nimmo is due up. The 4-3 hole is wide open. The pitch. That's down for a ball. Stott is over towards the right side when you're facing from home plate over to second. He's not playing up the middle, but he's not really far towards the hole. And Harper's playing more towards the line. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's a foul ball. That's right. What's up, King? That late night diamond zone is different, says Peso Frank. 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball hit back over towards the right side of the mound. Sanchez has it, flips it over to Harper, and gets the second out recorded. Nice. 4 for 4. I would say that we're 3 for 4 for now. I'll try to do some Flyers games this year. During the off season though, I'm going to be honest with you. My priority right now, and this is really where I stand on it, my priority, like, number one for the channel right now is baseball. It just has to be. Baseball is, I know that hockey is also untapped as well, but baseball is that's just number one on this channel right now. And we're trying to maximize that. But yes, I will try to do some hockey stuff this year, but I really want to make sure that during next year's baseball season that we get ready and that we have stuff lined up and that we get ready for that. That is my number one priority. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch, and that is outside for ball 1. Doesn't mean, though, that when the Eagles do play, unless it's a Phillies playoff game, that we aren't focusing on the birds, because yes, we are. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the next pitch. There's a big swing and a miss. And whenever the Sixers, of course, do play and the Eagles are on, Eagles take the priority then, too. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Francisco Alvarez. And the 1-2 is down and away for ball 2. Diamond Zone next year is going to be absolutely wild. Next year for baseball season, man, the sky's the limit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And Alvarez, did he go? No, he fouled it off. Just got a piece of it. D says, I want my money back. Dude, that was an awful game. That Giants game was awful. Did you go with the date, though? By next season, you mean a long postseason. I'm just saying baseball season, period. But for the Phillies' sake, oh, I hope so. Absolutely. I want that this year. I know you do, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sanchez kicks, fires. That's inside for ball 3. So it's a full count. Sanchez with the payoff pitch. Here it comes. There's a bouncing ball hit over to third base, and Kemp fields it, gets his feet set, throws it over to first, and the third out is made. It's time to go to the bottom of the second inning. Donovan Walton will be making his Phillies debut, and he will be back in just a few moments. Got to bring me on to co-host with you for one game next year, says Peso Frank. Yeah, man. I love getting voices on here, man. I really do. I actually am thinking about, like, during the off season, I really would like to try to do like a Q&A. I think that would be kind of cool if we did it on Friday nights. I've seen other creators on YouTube do stuff like that. One of the main reasons why I really wanted to do this fundraising stream was not only because I want to do good for the channel, but I also really want you to see another side of me. You know, like I want you to understand, you know, who I am besides just, I mean, sports ties into everything, sure, but I feel like that doing this fundraiser, you'll be able to understand more about myself. You'll be able to see, you know, like what I grew up with and, you know, the type of family that I have. Like, I want you to get a peek of that curtain too, because I think that it's important for people to be able to relate to other people. You know, I don't want you to just see me as a caster on here. I want you to see me as a human being. Not saying that you guys don't, but this will humanize me even more. And that's what I want you all to see. So, it's nice. Giants had like 5 hits and they won. The Giants? They lost. Giants lost today. The Diamondbacks won 5-3. Solid day game, everyone. I know at work. I'm on vacation. I'm not saying anything, D. I'm not saying anything. Your boss didn't hear anything. Bottom of the second. 2-0 Philadelphia. Here's Donovan Walton at the plate. In the first pitch, he doesn't even swing at it. Didn't need to. It was way outside. One ball, no strikes. Holmes kicks and delivers. And the sinker is fouled off by Donovan Walton. So Walton is 31 years old. He was on the Giants and was also on the Mariners. The 1-1 pitch to him. There's a ground ball hit over towards the right side, scooped up by Acuna, and the throw to first is in plenty of time, and there's one away. He was with the Mariners from 2019 to 2022, and then he went to the Giants. Played with them in 2022 and 2024. He's actually traded to the Giants in exchange for a pitcher named Brelander Barora. Brelander's now 25. He's with the White Sox now. 1 ball, no strikes to Harrison Bader. Holmes kicks and delivers. And Bader's going to fly this one out over towards right field. It's hooking foul, though, and it will stay foul. Thank you, man. Way different feeling than Rose behind home plate. So wait, were you behind the plate, D? One ball, one strike. And the pitch to Bader. Another base hit out to left center field. This guy is on fumes. That's going all the way towards the wall. And Bader will get on with a double. He just continues to hit against the New York Mets. Let's go, chat. Unbelievable. It's just absolutely insane what this guy is doing at the plate right now. Charge! How many hits is that for him in this series? Here comes Kyle Schwarber, and he takes ball one. It's inside. So the count is 1-0. So for those of you that did not like the Bader trade, how you feeling about it now? Just out of curiosity. 1-0 pitch. That is on the outside corner for a strike. I still stand where I am, but I can't deny what he's doing. That's pretty awesome. He has 8 hits in this series. He's 8 for 11. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. 8 for 11 in this series. 2-1. That's high for ball 3. Moreau was lettered at the row behind, started at 26. Wow. Three one, and that is outside for ball 4, and Schwarber gets on with a walk. He's better than Rojas. I don't even think you can compare Harrison Bader to Rojas, and I mean that in a positive way. He's a lot. He's better. He's better than Rojas. A lot. Yeah. He's definitely miles better than Rojas. That's not even in the question. Here comes Bryce Harper, and the pitch to him is at the knees for strike 1. I think it's more of an insult to compare him to Rojas with the way that he's playing. No balls, 1 strike to Bryce Harper. Holmes looks back at second, now back to the plate, and the 0-1 in the air, hit out over towards left field. That's going back towards the track, but it'll be cut at the wall, right in front of the wall, I should say, by Brandon Nimmo. And Bader does tag up from second. He heads on over to third base. And so, that'll put runners on at the corners. Harper just got under that fastball. Got under it just a little bit. He was like, come on, man. Thought I got it all. He did not. 2 away, bottom of the second. And now JT comes on up to the plate. And the pitch to JT, there's a swing and a miss at 95 miles per hour. That's how fast the pitch was thrown. And he's great in the outfield. Yep. No balls, 1 strike. Holmes kicks, delivers, and paints a fastball at the knees. Count is 0-2. I didn't like Bader at first, but he's been growing on me. Three seconds left on the pitch clock. The 0-2 delivery. And JT goes down looking at a sinker at the knees for a called third strike. The inning is over. The Phillies do leave 2 men on base, and they're going to go to the top of the third with a 2-0 lead. With that, we will be right back.
Hi, everyone. Hopefully you're all doing well. For those of you who haven't heard, I'm hosting my very first charity stream on September 18th and September 19th. To support the Familial Dysautonomia Foundation in honor of my brother Mitchell, who passed away from this disorder 5 years ago. So how the schedule is going to work is like this. On the very first day, we're going to be streaming for 15 hours. During the first 3 hours, I'll be talking about familial dysautonomia, sharing stories about my brother and what he dealt with on a day-to-day basis, and just raise as much awareness as we possibly can. Then during the next 12 hours, we got MLB Diamond Zone. and we will be on doing our regular Diamond Zone stream. For those of you that don't know, MLB Diamond Zone is something that I came up with, and basically it's like NFL Red Zone, but it's for baseball. On the very next day, we'll do Diamond Zone again. That'll be from 6 o'clock up until 9:30, and then we got the Phillies game. They play at 9:40. They're taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. So in short, we're going to be on for 22 hours. No ads will be played during those 22 hours. I am aiming to raise $500 during those hours of streaming. Again, no pressure to donate, but if you can, every little bit does help. If you could just spread the word, share the post that I posted on my community tab, I would really appreciate that. I'm just looking forward to making a difference together with you guys and doing this in honor of my brother Mitchell. I think he'd be really proud, and I'm really excited about this. Let's do some good.
Oops. All right, got it. We're back. That's all. No balls, 2 strikes in the pitch, and that's taken down for a ball. I'm happy to see you guys on here. I have got to remember to mute my promo video, and then that way I don't have to mute my actual mic. OBS is acting a little bit weird with that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. So yeah, we're back up. We're good. Just got a piece of it. This is Jose Siri that is due up at the plate. Here in the top of the 3rd. 1-2 pitch. That misses inside to Jose. All right, give me 1 second. 1 sec. The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Good changeup thrown by Sanchez, and he records his 4th strikeout of the game. Nice job. Can we hit? There we go. All right. Top of the 3rd, 1 away. 2-0 Philadelphia. Here's the pitch, and that's on the inside corner to Luis Angel Acuna. JT had an RBI single, and Max Kepler got hit by a pitch and drove in a run that way to make it 2-0. Both of those things happened in the bottom of the 1st. 0-1 delivery, foul ball. Sanchez's fastball is coming at 95 to 96 miles per hour tonight. No balls, 2 strikes. The windup, the pitch, high bouncer, hit right in front of the mound. Sanchez has it, turns, throws over to first, and he's out. Wow, what a play. And that was not easy, too, because JT was running over towards the mound with a full head of steam, and Sanchez able to get to it and get out of the way. And just a beautiful play. JT also leaned towards his right side, which was also smart on his end, too. Those types of plays don't usually happen, because usually it's a It's hard contact that's hit back over towards the mound. That was soft. But it took a very high bounce. The pitch. Line drive caught out in left field by Brandon Marsh. And a 1-2-3 inning. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Philadelphia. Okay. Christopher Sanchez, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I think Christopher Sanchez should be in the consideration for a Gold Glove. I really mean that. He has made some spectacular plays on the mound this season. I can't really say anything about the other pitchers because it's hard. Because it's really hard because you only see them when they're fully pitching. They're not out there every single day. But I just feel like Christopher Sanchez is just such a great defensive player at the position of pitcher. And he doesn't get talked about in that light. You know? I really feel that way. Let's actually talk about this. Who would you say in baseball is the best defensive pitcher when it comes to fielding? Who is the best fielding pitcher right now in baseball? I'd say Sanchez has to be up there. I can't think of anybody right now off the top of my head, but Sanchez just comes to my mind whenever I watch him out there. Ranger Suarez is good too, but I'm saying besides just the Phillies, if you look around Major League Baseball and you just say to yourself, well, this guy's really good on defense when it comes to pitching. He's defended some really tough plays. Who would you say? What's up, Wayne? Thank you so much, man. September 18th, that's the big day. September 18th. Thanks so much, Wayne. The pitch, that's a foul ball. But no, I'm being serious. Like, let me know, like, another pitcher in Major League Baseball, who would you say is, like, up there for a Gold Glove this year? Besides just with the Phillies. I'm just saying throughout Major League Baseball. No balls, one strike. And the pitch. There's a foul ball. Scubell? Skeens? And not even like a well-known dominant pitcher. Could be anybody. 0-2 pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit, back up the middle from Brandon Marsh. Welcome back, Brandon Marsh. September 18th. Yup. That's the day. Thank you so much, Wayne. You're very nice. I look forward to seeing you then, man. I do. We're trying to do some good. Bottom of the third. A runner on over at first. And now Max Kepler comes up. And the pitch is down for a ball. Anybody else have any other names that they want to throw out there for best defensive pitcher? Or you're just like, nah. 1-0 on the way. That ball is fouled. Last year, Ranger was great defensively. He was. He still is great defensively. Much love, dude. It means a lot. Kepler got hit by a pitch. Had an RBI as well in the first. September 18th is my birthday. I'll be there. Dude, happy birthday. And that's also Jack Dwight's daughter's birthday, he said. I remember that, too. 1-1. That is down and in for ball two. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike. What does MLB have to say? Who is the best defensive pitcher in 2025? The pitch. There is a fly ball hit out over towards left field. That's going to be caught by Brandon Nimmo for out number 1. It's funny because there really isn't a lot of defensive stats out there for pitchers. You know, you got defensive runs above average. That's D-WAR. But, like, fielding percentage is another thing, but there's just not a lot of other stats out there. But that's because what else? I mean, the pitcher's job really is not to play defense. 0-1. That ball is hit over towards the third base side, and it is a foul ball. Vientos did field it like it was a fair ball, but it was foul. Make sure that y'all step on to MLB Diamond Zone tonight if you guys have any interest in that type of stuff. We'll do like a live whip around and we'll go to the hot games that are on. It's like Red Zone. So cool. 0-2 pitch. That's down for a ball. Gary comes on. Gary is into that type of stuff. And we see Michael on there. We see Scott's on there. I mean, they're just fans of baseball, you know? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Holmes gets set at the numbers. He kicks, he deals, swing and a miss. And Alvarez lost the ball for a second. He juggled it in the air. There's out number 2. The runner from first stays put. Let's go, chat. Oh, boy, chat. Ugh. Stott comes up and he shoots one out to right field. It is a foul ball, though. That went hiding into the corner. All right, let's see. Who is doing the Mets-Phillies game that is... We're going to say hi to this guy. That's what we'll do. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the third. There's 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. There's the 0-1. That misses low and outside for a ball. Haven't said hi to our friend in a while. Next pitch. There's a ground ball hit over to first base, and, well, Alonso steps on the bag. And we're going to go to the top of the 4th. We're going to go say hi to official Jaguar Gator 9, okay? I'm posting the link right now. There it is. Let's go rate him. Let's go say hi and give him all the love and the support that he deserves. All right? So there's the link. I just posted it. We're going to go say hi, and we're going to go rate him. All right? Love you all. Be right back. Sorry, chat. I did not even realize that he's in subscriber-only mode. My bad. I should have double-checked that before. So I do apologize. We can go rate somebody else during the next break. Yeah, I do apologize about that. What we could actually do is we could go to this guy's channel. We'll do that during the very next break. Okay, that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's better. Alright. So sorry about that. I forgot to see that he was only in subscribers only mode. Mm. 2-0 Phillies as we go to the top of the fourth inning. So the Phillies do have a 2-0 lead. An RBI single from JT. And an RBI hit by pitch to Kepler. The pitch on the way, fly ball hit out over towards left center field. Juan Soto is going to be going on over to third base. The ball did hit the top of the fence. And the question is it a home run or not? It did hit the top of the fence out in left center field. Did the fan reach over? I think he did. So technically the ball is in play, so that should be interference. Yep, he reached over the fence. That's what Marsh was trying to signal. And Soto did go on over to third. He reached his hand over. Yep, that's correct. He just turned off the sub mode? Oh. Well. Sorry about that. What's up, Carrie? Carrie's here. What's going on, Carrie? How are you? Shout out to you. So it will be a replay review. It's always got to feel embarrassing, you know, when you are a fan and you're in the outfield, or even when there's a foul ball or something. I mean, now you have the netting there, but even still, you could still, I mean, even like down the left field line, they don't have the netting down fully there, but a player could still try to leap up and catch it, and that would still technically, there could still be interference that way too. So they're going to put Soto back over at second base. So it is interference. Fan interference is called. So Mendoza wants an explanation. So a double allowed by Sanchez. Okay. So that guy is being escorted out. So now they're reviewing to see if this is a home run. It didn't go over the small fence. Went towards the left of the 387 sign. So that's not a home run. I don't think. I don't think that went over. So they were looking to see first if there was fan interference, and there was. But that did not go over the fence. Clearly. The fan reached over, and I don't even think if his hand was there, I think that would have been a double anyways. So there is fan interference, and the runner will be at second base. Okay. So Soto goes back to second, and he gets on with a double. Found a site called Fielder's Bible. Huh. Cool. It says statistically in the top 3 defensive pitchers, you got Max Fried, Luis Severino. Oh, yeah, Logan Webb. How could I forget about how good he is on defense? Yes, he's a good athlete. Thanks for doing that, dude. That was really nice. Correct. So Soto was ready to go over to third, but then Marsh was pointing towards the fan saying that that was interference. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And that is taken for a strike. One ball, 1 strike. Sanchez gets set above the belt. He kicks, he deals, and the pitch is inside for ball 2. So we're going to do another read again. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. There's a ground ball hit over to third base. Kemp does have it. Throws over to first. And that's in plenty of time for out number 1. Benuel says, that's such a bad look for MLB. Juan Soto kept running. The outfielder stopped playing the ball. That's a triple. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think if there's a fan that interferes with the ball, it should just be an automatic double anyways. But what about you? The pitch. That's taken for a ball. It was not a ground rule double. It was just a fly ball hit out over towards left center field. And the fan reached over the fence. And therefore, if it makes contact with the fan, it's a double. Two balls, no strikes to Pete Alonso. Alonso is 0 for 1. Sanchez with 45 pitches in 3 1/3. And the 2-0 delivery is down and in for ball 3. We are 33 subscribers away from getting to 7,300. Let's go, folks. Next pitch, line drive, base hit out to left field. Soto will stop on over at third base, and that will put runners on at the corners. Let's refresh this. To activate chat, please enable channels here. Oh, but what do I have to do? Do I have to do this again? It's weird. I'll have to play with that during the break. My chat is frozen on here. Next pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a miss. What did they do with that fan? Oh, he was taken out. He was escorted. No balls, 1 strike. The Starling Marte. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That is inside for ball 1. Ay, ay. One ball, 1 strike. And here's the pitch on the way. There's a swing and a miss. It's a nice change up there from Christopher. Marte is hitting .260 this year with runners in scoring position. He has struck out 7 times. One ball, 2 strikes. Sanchez will get set at the belt. He kicks, he deals. And the next pitch is down for ball 2. THR 33 step is on here. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Phillies put up 2 runs in the first on an RBI single by JT, and then Kepler got hit by a pitch. Drove in a run that way. 2-2 on the way. Foul ball. It was just chopped foul over towards the first base side. The game got started at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time, so we're over an hour into this ball game. Two balls, 2 strikes. Marte in the box. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 2-2 on the way. Another foul ball. He's battling. Major League scores throughout today. Well, earlier this afternoon, we got the Rangers beating the Brewers and sweeping them 6-3. We got the A's winning and avoiding a sweep against the Boston Red Sox. 5-4 was the final score there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 pitch. Here it is. There's a line drive hit out to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and so Soto will score, and it's now a 2-1 ball game as the Mets are on the board. RBI single by Starling Marte in the top of the 4th. Just a change-up that was supposed to go a little bit more down. It flattened, and Marte able to make good contact with that. So he gets on with an RBI single. And now JT will go out there to talk to Sanchez. Ugh, man. Ooh, that felt good. I just felt a crack in my back. It was a good crack. You guys ever feel those? 2-1 Philadelphia here in the top of the 4th. Runners at first and second. Alonso is at second, and Marte is over at first. Here's the pitch. That's a sinker at the knees for strike 1. Sanchez gave up 6 earned runs in his last outing against the Mets. Nimmo 0 for 1 with a ground out. The 0-1 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over to second base. The throw to the shortstop. There's 1. The throw to first. There's 2. A double play. And with that, we're going to go raid our friend. Let's go. Carrie, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Scott, you're the man, too. I really love you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We're going to go say hi to our friend, and we will be right back. Let's go say hi. Hit the thumbs up button for him, and just show love and support for all the other content creators that are out there. All right, be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Wow. Dude, that's so awesome. That's so sick. Kyle Schwarber just grounded out over towards the mound. Dude, they were so happy. See, this is why I like to go out there and say hi to other creators, because I understand the grind. I really do. And I want to be out there to support other people, you know, especially the ones that have been supporting me. I want to give love to all those people that are out there. Harrison Bader is coming up, and the first pitch, he fouls it off. So Kyle Schwarber grounded out over towards the mound. That was really nice. It makes somebody's day. It's so cool. No balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. Larry's here. What's going on, Larry? So we did the Brewers game today. We got Diamond Zone after this. And that'll wrap up the day of baseball. No balls, 2 strikes. So yeah, if you're a Reds fan, we'll be on for Diamond Zone. Don't you worry. 0-2 on the way, swing and a miss. And there is out number 2. So Clay Holmes does get his 5th strikeout of the day. I don't know why the chat on OBS is not working. That's a little bit odd. It says that they're connecting my channels. Weird. Odd. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is outside for ball 2. I wish we were not playing a New York City team tomorrow. 2 balls, no strikes. To Kyle Schwarber. The 2-0 pitch. That's a foul ball. It back over towards the screen. What's their channel name again? I want to make sure that I get that right. That's so nice. Silver Ranch. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's outside for ball 3. Schwarber has 181 homers with the Phillies in 4 seasons. Crazy. That's just ridiculous. 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. So the count is now full. Time's the Birds game on Sunday, JJ. 4:25. 3-2. And that is inside for ball 4. JJ, sorry, I have to scoot over to my Reds now. But thanks for your time and fine chat group. I got you. Reds are on a what, 840 or are they on a 940? I think that's 940, right? But take care. Take care, for sure. 2 away. Bottom of the 4th. A runner on over at first, and now Bryce Harper is up. And he fouls off the first pitch that he sees. We got 402 people on here watching. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Again, we know that some of you guys are busy. Some of y'all are vacuuming or eating dinner. But whenever you get a second, if you could hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. 0-1. Ground ball diving stop by Pete Alonso. He gets up and backpedals over to first. And it's in time for out number 3. So besides the 2 runs that the Phillies have put up in the bottom of the 1st, they've committed no other damage offensively. So they'll be back. You know, the one thing that my brother really loved was Disney movies. He was a big Disney movie type of a guy. Anybody have a favorite Disney movie? I just gotta ask. I gotta ask y'all. Favorite Disney movies? Comment them down below. I like Jungle Book. I like Peter Pan. I like Tangled. Tangled is a very good Disney movie. Mandy Moore does an awesome job. And the guy that's he plays the main guy in Shazam. I can't remember his name right now. I could probably just look it up. But he was Flynn Rider. He's good too. Joseph says Cars. I think if I was older, I think I would have gotten more into it. My brother wasn't really into it. Jungle Book was fire. Monsters, Inc. It's one of my favorites too. Sean says Mighty Ducks. You're a Mighty Ducks person, huh? That's cool. Cinderella. I love Sleeping Beauty. Toy Story. Love Toy Story. Buzz Lightyear. One of my favorites. It's so cool. But yeah, Monsters University was so good too. I like Wreck-It Ralph. We're going based on Pixar. Disney Pixar right now. Yep. One ball, no strikes. Christopher Sanchez gets set above the letters. And the 1-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. Again, appreciate you. Great job. Lots. Peter Pan, Robin Williams. Hook. Hook. With Dustin Hoffman and Robin Williams. God, that's a good movie, too. The baseball scene's my favorite. The 2-0 pitch, and that's outside. He's still in second, and then the gun from the Pirates shoots the pirate dead. Guns him out. It was such a good joke. 3-0 pitch. This isn't flying. This is falling with style. That's a good one, Larry. That's not getting thrown out at third. That's falling with style. That's funny. 3 balls, 1 strike. Francisco Alvarez, by the way, is up at the plate. Sanchez is still on the mound. Three balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's a foul ball. That one goes out of play. Beauty and the Beast, anybody? Aladdin? Lion King? 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. There's a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Now Alvarez puts his hands up and is not happy about that. It did look a little bit inside. But it was still a good pitch. And he got the call. Lady and the Tramp. That's a good one. That's a classic. Top of the 5th, 1 away. And now Jose Siri is up at the plate. Oh, Jack just followed me. What's up, Jack? That's so nice. What's up, Jack? The ball is 1 strike. And the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. That's so awesome, man. Shout out to Jack. No balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2. That's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 1. And so the count is now 1-2. We are now 29 subscribers away from getting to 7,300. The Exorcist. I haven't seen The Exorcist. The Emperor's New Groove? Under the Sea. Love Little Mermaid. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Run home, Jack. That's right, Falco. Sorry, for some reason, Restream is not connecting to Twitch. It's really weird. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is just fouled off. I'm too old for cartoons, says Big Mo DB. I don't think you're ever too old. But my kids loved Over the Hedge. Over the Hedge, yes. That was, I watched that again like a couple of years ago. I liked that movie too. 2-2 is the count and the pitch. That's a foul ball. Always liked how they did the bear and Over the Hedge. Had a good cast. Steve Carell, Wanda Sykes. It's a good movie too. And Bruce, who played the squirrel, RJ? Bruce Willis, right? 2 outs and the next pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. So Jose Siri goes down looking on strikes. Nice job by him. Pinocchio, anybody? The pitch on the way. There's a called strike. Luis Angel Acuna, 0 for 1, grounded out in the 3rd. Sanchez kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. That was a nice changeup there. Ew. Oh, that was nice. Dragon Slayer. I never saw Dragon Slayer. That's one I haven't seen. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 on the way. That's a foul ball. Tron. Yep. "72 pitches for Christopher Sanchez. 48 of them have been for strikes. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball. Hit over to third base. Kemp will pick it up. He'll throw it over to first. And the inning is over. It's time to go to the bottom of the 5th. JT will lead it off. And then it'll be Brandon Marsh and Max Kepler. Robin Hood and Zootopia. Pete's Dragon. Not the newer Pete's Dragon. Even though that wasn't bad. It was good. I like the original Pete's Dragon. I was just thinking about that the other day. Can't do that. Kevin, what's your favorite Disney movie? We got 394 people tuning on in. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. Love Mary Poppins, too. All right. Ugh. Man, oh, man. Kevin says, I don't know. Well, you have to like one Disney movie. My favorite Disney movie is probably Ratatouille, says David. It's a good one. Can't go wrong with that. Or Toy Story. What's your favorite Toy Story? Now, that's another one. Mine is Toy Story 2. That's my favorite. Personally. So, in case you are just tuning on in for the first time, the Phillies do lead at 2-1. They scored all of their runs in the bottom of the first. Here's JT, who grounds a pitch over to third base. Diving stop by Vientos. The throw over to first is not in time. Vientos, again, just continues to play good defense over at third. However, JT was able to beat out the throw. So he gets on with an infield single. For the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez, his line is this: 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts as well. Clay Holmes, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and 5 strikeouts for him. Each pitcher has 73 pitches. The pitch on the way. There's a called strike. Lion King clears everything. Oh, it's so good. My son likes the 4th Toy Story. I like the 4th one, too. Toy Story 3. You can't go wrong. They're all good. Next pitch, and that's taken down for a ball. I don't think that 1 is the best, though. Is that a hot take? If you were to rank them. 1-1 pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit out to right field. That's going all the way towards the corner. Marsh is going to go on over to second. Soto juggled it for a second, and JT will score because of that. Welcome back, Brandon Marsh. Dusty Wathan said, go, go, go to JT. And finally, the Phillies get another run. And guess what? That's going to be it for Clay Holmes. His night is done. And so we have a pitching change. It is 3-1 Phillies in the bottom of the 5th inning. Man, it is nice to have Brandon Marsh back. It really is. I am just so... I feel like... I don't want to say like a proud father, but I feel like he's just finally maturing before our very eyes. And it's just so nice to see, because this guy was getting so much heat. He was getting so much criticism, even from me. And this guy, I trust him in the clutch. I trust Brandon Marsh in the clutch right now. I trust Bader in the clutch. I trust Marsh in the clutch. It's just unbelievable. That's where we are right now. We're at that moment in time where I feel like we're watching Marsh grow up. I don't know. Does that sound weird? Does that sound odd? I feel the way that I feel because of that. He's utilizing every single part of the field. And it's not like that. I feel like that we should now be getting used to this. But it feels weird to just get adjusted to this, you know? It's beautiful. Good for him. He's dealt with so much over the years. Some people were saying that they shouldn't have traded for him. He gets sent down to AAA. And something's working, man. His approach just looks so much better. The pitch to Kepler. There's a line drive, base hit out to center field. Marsh is rounding third. He'll come in to score. 4-1 Phils. Kepler's at first, and he gets on with an RBI single. Gregory Soto just threw a pitch right down the middle. And Kepler got a hold of it, and then he broke his bat with his leg. That was funny. He was like, heck yeah. It's like he broke a pencil. Now Otto Kemp comes up, and the pitch, swing and a miss. So the Phillies got 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Remember, JT got an RBI single, as we mentioned before. And then Max Kepler got hit by a pitch, drove in a run that way. And the pitch on the way, and that's up high for a ball. The Mets got a run off of Christopher Sanchez in the top of the 4th inning. It was an RBI single, and the Phillies have responded so far here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 RBI base hits, one by Brandon Marsh, the other one by Max Kepler. 1-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And again, chat, if I don't answer questions, because I don't have time to look at everybody's chat, feel free to catch everybody else up too. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Otto Kemp. 29 more subs, baby, till we get to 7,300. The 1-2 pitch, there's a swing and a miss, and Otto Kemp goes down for the 3rd time today, folks. So he has struck out 3 times. He has the hat trick. I've also been told if I grow my hair just a bit longer, my beard, and I could be Brandon Marsh for Halloween. It's unbelievable. Sadly, the last guy I trust is Harper in the clutch. But that's also a compliment, because other people are stepping up now. So you can look at it that way and say, yeah, like we want Bryce to step up, but other people are actually stepping up. So I look at it, glass half full, glass half empty, but I look at it the other way. That it's a positive. Sure, I want Bryce to be better, yeah. Other guys are doing it. No balls, 2 strikes to Bryson Stott, who's 0 for 2. Flied out his first time up. And the next pitch, that looked a little bit outside, but he gets called out on strikes. And Donovan Walton is coming up. So Walton is 0 for 2. Stott is 0 for 3. The bottom of the lineup today for the Phillies, 0 for 8. Here's the first pitch. That's outside for a ball. All right, come on, chat. Let's go. Wake up, chat. Come on. Charge! 1-0 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards center field. And the catch will be made for out number 3 by Jose Siri. We're going to go to the top of the 6th inning. I will take a quick step off. Don't you worry. We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. Hopefully you're all doing well. For those of you who haven't heard, I'm hosting my very first charity stream on September 18th and September 19th to support the Familial Dysautonomia Foundation in honor of my brother Mitchell, who passed away from this disorder 5 years ago. So how the schedule is going to work is like this. On the very first day, we're going to be streaming for 15 hours. During the first 3 hours, I'll be talking about familial dysautonomia, sharing stories about my brother and what he dealt with on a day-to-day basis, and just raise as much awareness as we possibly can. Then during the next 12 hours, we got MLB Diamond Zone, and we will be on doing our regular Diamond Zone stream. For those of you that don't know, MLB Diamond Zone is something that I came up with, and basically it's like NFL Red Zone, but it's for baseball. On the very next day, we'll do Diamond Zone again. That'll be from 6 o'clock up until 9:30. And then we got the Phillies game. They play at 9:40. They're taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. So in short, we're going to be on for 22 hours. No ads will be played during those 22 hours. I am aiming to raise $500 during those hours of streaming. Again, no pressure to donate, but if you can, Every little bit does help. If you could just spread the word, share the post that I posted on my community tab, I would really appreciate that. I'm just looking forward to making a difference together with you guys and doing this in honor of my brother Mitchell. I think he'd be really proud, and I'm really excited about this. Let's do some good.
Top of the sixth. All right. 4-1 Phillies. And the pitch on the way, and that is taken just outside for ball one. So it's 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Sanchez with pitch number 75. And the pitch on the way, and that ball is grounded foul. So the Phillies again lead at 4-1 as they go to the top of the sixth inning. They have 7 hits, 4 runs scored. Sanchez has gone 5 innings, just allowed 4 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. He's also not walked a batter today. 1-1 to Lindor. That's outside for ball 2. Again, the Phillies are 2 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Max Kepler got on with an RBI hit by pitch in the bottom of the first. JT also had an RBI single. 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. And then Brandon Marsh had an RBI double. And Max Kepler had an RBI single in the bottom of the fifth. And for the Mets, just an RBI single for Starling Marte in the top of the fourth. 2-2. It's a foul ball. Chopped over towards the right side. The nice part is that all the high leverage guys should be available tonight. That's really nice. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way. There's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. That's hooking foul. And that will go out of play. Lindor, his average is at 264 now. He has gone 0 for his last 14. Two-two pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards straightaway center field. Bader jogs backwards, and he'll make the catch just shy of the track for the first out. Before his hitting drought, he had 3 games in a row where he had a hit. So 1 out, top of the sixth. And Juan Soto is up. And he got on with a double his last time on. With his last time up. The ball went out over to left field and fan interference was called. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, that's a sinker right down the middle. Now, NBC Sports Philadelphia was really nice. And they just put up a graphic. And it says this. So, as far as Citizens Bank Park goes with their home run ground rules, the ball has to go over the fence and in plantings, right? So, like into the flower beds. 1-1, there's a ground ball hit over to first. Harper picks it up, and he will go on over to first and get out number 2. The ball is to be left of the vertical yellow line above the 387 mark on the fence in left center. So right towards Monty's angle. It also has to go on or to the right of the vertical line, the vertical yellow line above the 409 mark on the center field fence and goes over the lower center field fence without striking the ground. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1, that misses down and in. It's also a home run if the ball strikes the fence or scoreboard and goes over the lower center field fence without striking the ground too. It also says. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is down for ball 2. So Soto's shot that he hit out to left center, the fan reached over. He did make contact with the ball, and it did not hit the fence. Two balls, 1 strike. And here's the next pitch. That misses outside for ball 3. G-Vanoots, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Drop your link down below. 3 balls, 1 strike. Time is called. Found my yearbook from 1987. Was that when you graduate? Nah, you just had it. It was just a random yearbook. I'm sure it was probably his. But no, I'm just joking. 3-1. That's a foul ball. I'm too busy calling the game. Yeah, I don't have time to recap like 12 different times. I'm too busy calling the game. Just kidding. Ask me however many times because that's how you know I got to do my job. 3-2, and that's down and in for ball 4. Does it get a little bit annoying? It does, but you know what? That's like that's a part of like what I have to do, right? It is. It's a big part of the job. And if I don't say it enough, it means I'm not doing my job. 3-2 is down for ball 4. And so there's a base runner with 2 outs. And Pete Alonso comes on up. That was Vientos who walked. Alonso takes down for ball 1. Alonso last night struck out 3 times against Ranger, and so did Juan Soto. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's the pitch. That is inside for ball 2. I always learned that even in radio, you know, my station manager always said that you got to always repeat time and score and recap. Because you just don't know who's tuning on in. 2 balls, no strikes. Sanchez kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. And he backed that up because he showed me how many people were actually tuning on into the Blue Coats game online. They said, you know why I say this all the time? Because watch this. So in inning number 1, they had 14 people viewing the game. And then in inning number 2, they had 21. And then it went down to like 19. But then people in the 4th inning, the number jumped up to 33. So 14 people did not hear what happened. So that does matter. The pitch. There's a ground ball. It's hit over to shortstop, and the flip over the second base, that's in plenty of time. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. A 6-4 fielder's choice is what Pete Alonso grounds on into. And so, Phillies lead it by 3. And they'll be back. So, yeah. But if I do miss it, obviously, chat, feel free to let people know how we did get here. Yes, sir. Let's go. Anybody remember the name Scott Graham? Phillies people? I think I maybe brought this up once, but again, we have like a different audience every time that we're even on here. Anybody know the name Scott Graham? We got 445 people rocking with us. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. LP says yes. Anybody else know the name Scott Graham? We got here by hitting the like button and the subscribe button. Rings a bell, but barely. Okay, so he was He was the Phillies radio broadcaster. He was the Phillies radio play-by-play announcer. And he took over before Scott Fransky did. He is also the voice of NFL Films. He was one of my professors in college. But yeah, he's really good. Here's the pitch to Bader. That hits him right on the foot, and he will skip on over to first base, and he will try to jog it off. Okay. He ran on over to first. I think you just shouted out the F word. That's the third time a Phillies batter has gotten hit by a pitch today. On the foot. Not even just hit by a pitch, but hit on the foot. Wild. A runner on over at first. And now Kyle Schwarber is coming up to the plate. And so the pitch is taken for a strike. Gregory Soto still out there pitching. Schwarber has been on base 3 times via walk. The ball is 1 strike to Kyle. And the pitch, here it comes. There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Schwarber is tied for 4th amongst Major League players in the walks category. 0-2. That's down in the way for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. 4-1 Phillies. Bottom of the 6th. A runner on over at first. And the 1-2 to Kyle. Line drive, base hit out to right field. It takes about 2 bounces in front of Juan Soto. Stopping at second base will be Harrison Bader. And Schwarber gets on for the 4th time tonight. 27 more subs. Let's go, chat. Come on. Drop those Phillies emotes down below. Charge! Love that. So we got a timeout taken on the mound here. Jeremy Hefner is going to go out there to have a convo. All right, let's go. Hit those thumbs up buttons. Oh, stretching feels so good. Harper's 0 for 2. He got hit by a pitch back in the 1st. Soto on the bump. The former Philly, Gregory Soto. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. And the pitch to Bryce. There's a ground ball and a field in play by Pete Alonso. The throw over to second. There's 1. The throw over to first. That is not in time. Gregory Soto had to go cover the bag. He says challenge this. And so, what are the Mets going to do is the question. He beat it out. He most certainly did. He's like, give it a look. He beat it out. He slipped over on the base, actually. Soto, that is. But he definitely beat out the throw. Runners at the corners, 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. So Bader is at 3rd. And now JT is up to bat. First pitch to JT, and a good block in the dirt by Francisco Alvarez. Charge! JT is 2 for 3. He had an RBI single back in the 1st. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-0 delivery. And that hits JT. And there's the 4th hit by pitch tonight from the Mets pitching staff. Bases loaded. That got him on the kneecap. That was not in the foot. On the back kneecap. Hit me with that shot. All right, let's go. Ronnie Stanek is getting loosened up in the Mets bullpen. They're giving the Phillies free bases. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Now Marsh comes up with the bases loaded. Phillies up by 3. Marsh in the box. Pitch number 1, line drive, foul ball. Over towards the left side. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. Marsh with a single and a double, an RBI, and a run scored. 0-1 pitch to Marsh, and that is low. Taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brandon Marsh. He is singled, he is doubled, as we mentioned before, scored a run and has an RBI. I forgot, we're repeating ourselves. 1-1 pitch, line drive, base it out over to left field. 1 run will at least score. So Bader scores, bases still remain loaded. It's 5-1 Philadelphia. And Marsh goes the opposite way. And it works. Fastball down the middle. Wow, let's go, Chad. Let's go! Come on! Here comes Kepler, the pitch on the way. There's a line drive out to right center field. That'll get down for a base hit 2. Harper will score. JT's rounding 3rd. He'll score 2. That's a 2-run single by Max Kepler, and the Phillies have busted this thing wide open. That's going to be it for Gregory Soto. Wave goodbye to Soto. And now Stanek. Wave hello to him. He's coming on in. 7-1. Phillies lead it. How about Max Kepler? Kepler today has driven in 4 runs. Marsh has driven in 2. And JT has driven in 1. That's your offense right now today. Your heart and soul, 4, 5, and 6, are doing the damage. It's just insane. It's unbelievable. It's remarkable. And we should definitely be hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel. Let's go, Philly freaks. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you welcome the Mets on into town. Wild. Good stuff. Yeah. Let's go. I'll take that. We're so close to getting 220. Yeah. Guys, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell icons. If you have not followed us on all the social media platforms, you should definitely do that too. We are on X. We're on TikTok. If one of my mods will drop the socials down below, you can do that. That'll be my link tree. That's what it is. ! LINKTREE. Damn, it was a good time to tune on in. Yeah, John. It's always a good time to tune on in. What are you talking about, John? No, I get it. I understand what you're saying. It's always a good time. Danny's also here. What's up, Danny? Take care of business. There we go. There's all my links right there. Nice job. I'm a freak. Yes, you are, John. John Romano is definitely 1,000% a Philly freak. 1 ball, no strikes to Otto Kemp, who has struck out 3 times. This is Riley Stanek pitching. And the pitch to him, that is up high. The pitch from him is up high. 2 balls, no strikes to Otto Kemp. There's 8 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 2-0 on the way. There's a fly ball hit out over towards right center field. This will be deep enough to score the runner from third. Marshy tags. He'll come on in to score. The ball was caught by Soto. Sack fly. Put down the eats in the chat, baby. It's a 1. At least it wasn't a strikeout. So we got a runner on over at first. 4 runs in this inning alone. The Phillies have put up half of their runs in this bottom of the 6th. The pitch to Stott. It's up high, and it's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-0 is upstairs for ball 2. All right, let's keep the noise going, chat. Charge! 2 balls, no strikes. Stanek comes set again and delivers. And the pitch is outside for ball 3. Phillies have outscored the Mets in this series so far 18-4. The 3-0, that's up high again for ball 4. All right, nice job. Yes. Up next is Donovan Walton. What an inning by the Phillies. So Walton comes up. First pitch to Walton, swing and a miss on a fastball at 99 miles per hour. Stanek has a 5.44 ERA. No balls, 1 strike. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 0-1 is low for ball 1. We got 567 people in chat. Let's go. Keep those likes coming and the subs too. We need 27 more till 5,300. 1-1 pitch. That's low for ball 2. Donovan Walton in the batter's box. He was a Mariner before. And he was a Giant. Now he's a Philly. 2-1 pitch. Foul ball. There's 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. 2 runners on, the 2-2, and that's up high for ball 3. That pitch was at 101 on the radar gun. This guy definitely throws a lot of heat. Stanek did allow 2 earned runs in his last outing against the Cincinnati Reds. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch. That is taken for a called strike 3. And the inning is over. And we are going to go to the top of the 7th inning. The Phillies do put up 4 runs. And they lead it 8-1. And they'll be back in just a few moments. And so will we. We're going to take another step off. Don't go anywhere. No balls, 1 strike. As we start off the top of the 7th, Orion Kerkering is pitching. And the 0-1 is taken for strike 2. Interesting. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. There's a line drive, base hit out to left field, and Starling Marte will get his 2nd hit of the ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. And so we start things off. Revenge is sweet. Yeah. I agree with you. Kerkering gets set at the belt. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. So Christopher Sanchez, his night is done. And he pitched very well. He really did. Did a very good job. Sanchez, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Or 4 hits allowed, 6 strikeouts. The pitch. There's a check swing. Did he go? He did. The A's actually came back off of Chapman. He gave up his first hit since July 23rd. Wow. One ball, 2 strikes to Brandon Nimmo. And the 1-2 pitch on the way is inside for ball 2. All right, let's get to 7,300. Let's go. Hit that sub button. 2-2 pitch. That ball is popped up and hit out over towards the outfield grass. Stop back pedals, though, and they'll make the catch. That's right. Bryson Stott is playing over at shortstop today. Keep forgetting to say that. Stott is at short. And Walton is over at second. No Sosa. Here's the pitch. And that is on the outside corner for strike one. So that makes the count 0-1. Time will be called by Alvarez. The balls, one strike. Marte leads off over at first. 0-1 offering. That sinker is down the hatch for strike two. Sad Raza, what's going on? 0-2 pitch. Outside and not by much for ball one. Orion Kirkering with a 3.08 ERA. He's just 24 years old. Guys, he's only 24. It's wild when you think about it. Next pitch, that ball is fouled. How was he in 2022? He was 21? Wow. 1-2 pitch, check swing. Did he go? He did! Goodbye to Alvarez. There's out number two. He went around. I mean, the pitch was down low and outside. Alvarez tried to hold his horses, and he could not stop his momentum. So there's two away. Up to bat next will be Cedric Mullins. He will pinch hit. Mullins up at the plate. Playing for Jose Siri now. And the first pitch that he takes is outside for ball one. One 0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Let's go, Kirkering. Orion is chicken. One 1, swing and a miss. Another 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Jay says that the Mets are dozing off. What's up, Jay? What's up, dude? Thanks so much for stopping on by, man. One ball, two strikes. Kirk gets set at the belt. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 1-2 is up high for ball two. It was a four-seamer at 98 miles per hour. Mullins hitting just a $180 in the 7th inning or later this season. The 2-2 pitch. That misses inside and low. Three-two pitch. That's fouled back again over towards the screen. Destiny Legardo brought up a very interesting point. Phillies Nation tweeted out that Max Kepler with a season-high 4 RBIs, and she replied to the tweet, and she said he hasn't had more than 2 in a game this year. Hasn't had more than 2 RBI in a game this year. It's just wild when you think about that. 3-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. So I guess you have to say that this is the best game that he's had as a Philly. So far. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the payoff pitch. That's a foul ball. The count is full. There's 2 away in the top of the 7th. Kirk on the bump. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 3-2 is down and in for ball 4. There we go. John says no walks. Well, that changes now. There's 1 walk. What's up, Jason? The Rally Kitchen? The Rally House? By the way, good store. There's a timeout taken on the mound. I believe that's the first timeout where I've seen Caleb Cotham go out there to talk to his pitchers. So 2 away in the top of the 7th. And 2 runners on base. And so there's a breakup in the conversation. There's Jose Alvarado getting warmed up in the Phillies bullpen. Be nice to see him be utilized. Phillies host the Royals this weekend. 2 away, top of the 7th. Brett Beatty is going to pinch hit. The pitch. That ball is fouled over towards the left side and out of play. It's just one of those games where you just kick your feet up right now and you're feeling good. No balls, 1 strike. And the 0-1 is outside for a ball. It doesn't mean that can't change. .270 batting average for Brett Beatty with runners in scoring position on the season. Does have 2 homers and 27 RBI. 1-1, and that is fouled off. Philly Birds is here. What's up, Philly Birds? One ball, 2 strikes. There's 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. 1-2 pitch, and he does not get the call there. That pitch came in towards the inside corner. That should have been a strike. Should have been a strike. 2-2. That's chopped foul. We got 500 people watching us. Let's keep going. (8-1) Phillies, top of the 7th, 2 away, 2 runners on, and 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 2-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Got him looking. And we're gonna go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies lead at 8-1. All right. So now it is time for trivia. I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question. And if you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, you will hear this. Does anybody know, okay, who was the opening day starter? Okay, the opening day starting center fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies in 2002. In 2002, who was the Phillies' opening day starting center fielder? That wasn't awful from Kirk. That was good. He didn't give up a run. You don't give up a run, that's good. Who was the opening day starter center fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies in 2002? Rowan. No. Glanville. Good job. Doug Glanville is correct. Doug is now 55 years old. He played with the Cubs for a couple of years, and then he went to the Phillies in 1998. Played with them till 2002, and then he actually ended up retiring as a Philly in 2004. Good job, Doug Glanville. Very good stuff. He's also a color commentator. He's a color analyst for baseball. I believe he's actually with the Texas Rangers in the booth, if I'm not mistaken. I finally got one. Yes, you did. Good for you. I changed my guess. You can't. Harrison Bader, 2 for 3 with a single, a double. He also got hit by a pitch, and he scored 2 runs as well. The pitch to Bader. There's strike 1. I thought that was a nice one. The ball is 1 strike to Harrison Bader. The pitch. And that is fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Bader, downstairs. Tell you what, Jeff, I think, said it the best. Jeff Kerr is the 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3, and Bader is retired. Orion Kerkering battled through that 7th, but his fastball touching over 98 miles per hour in a 29-pitch inning is really a good sign. He's right. Has not allowed a run this month. We'll take that. Absolutely. All right, 26 more. Let's go. Whoever just subscribed, thank you so much. Boavitas, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. 1 ball, no strikes. Stanek is still pitching. Phillies lead it 8-1. One 0 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Otto Kemp had a sac fly. Max Kepler had a 2-run single, also had an RBI single, and he got hit by a pitch as well and drove in a run that way too. Marsh had himself an RBI double and an RBI single. And JT had an RBI single in the bottom of the first. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. Phillies have gotten hit today 4 times. 1-2 pitch. Low for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is down for ball 3. There's 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Three-two pitch and a fastball down the middle, taken all the way by Schwarber, and he goes down looking. All right, Jen, I hear you. I know. You're trying to get me into the habit of repeating it. I appreciate it. You just don't have to keep saying it, though. But I do appreciate it. Harper is up at the plate. The pitch that he takes is outside and high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Bryce Harper. Stanek again will get set at the letters And he deals. And there's a high fly ball hit out to right field. And that ball is going to go. Nine runs for Philadelphia. And an exclamation point from Bryce Harper. Funny part is that he got way underneath that and just skied it out to right, but it had the distance. Nice swing. 25 bombs for Bryce. Here comes JT up to the plate, and he takes low for ball one. That's the first home run of the ball game. That's his 40th career homer, too, by the way, against the New York Mets. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th. 2 away. Nobody on. The pitch to JT, swing and a miss. Randy Stanek is still pitching in this ball game. Ay, ay, ay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to JT Realmuto. And the next pitch is another foul ball. All right, let's find somebody else to go raid. One-two pitch. And JT swings at it and hits it into foul territory. And Vientos will run out of room. Let's go. Let's go help this guy out. One-two pitch. That is outside for ball 2. Who's this guy? I don't know this guy. We can go say hi to him, though. Two balls, 2 strikes. I'm going to say hi to this guy. So 2-2 is the count. JT did just foul off the next pitch. And he fouls off another one and stays alive. It's been a long Phillies game tonight. Another nice catch by that fan there. That was cool. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And JT is down on strikes. We are going to go to the top of the 8th inning. All right, we're going to go to the top of the 8th. We're going to go say hi to John Ron Sports. Oh, wait, nope, he just turned on subscribers mode only. Then we're not going to do that. We will not do that. Okay, let's go say hi to Sam then. Haven't seen Sam in a while. All right, let's go say hi to Sam. All right, let's go say hi to Sam Welb and go raid him. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere. Jose Alvarado is going to come on into the ball game, and he will pitch for the Philadelphia Phillies. 9-1 is the score. Up to bat will be Ronnie Mauricio. And the pitch. There's a called strike. Jack had a super chat over there. Thanks so much, Jack. That was really nice. You didn't have to do that. Ronnie is 3 for 6. Career as a pinch hitter. Top of the 8th. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit over to first base, and the flip back over towards Alvarado. He wins the race to the bag. There's out number 1. So 1 gone in the top of the 8th inning. Wes Wilson is now over at first base for Philadelphia. You got Wilson at first. You got Garrett Stubbs also catching. Stott is still over at short. Is this, can somebody actually tell me, is this Stott's first game as a starting shortstop? There's a high fly ball hit by Juan Soto out to right field, and that ball is gone. And Alvarado gives up a solo shot to Juan Soto. That's his 39th homer of the season. So he will cut the deficit to 7. Chat, did anybody have any doubt that Juan Soto would pad his stats with a meaningless home run? Just kidding. I just wanted to joke around with you there. Soto with his 39th homer of the season. Now Vientos is up. There's a swing and a miss. The ball is 1 strike. Why do we have to be a Debbie Downer, man? Like, come on. Like, we're up by 8 runs. Like, why do we have to be negative? Let's just enjoy the win. No balls, 2 strikes to Mark Vientos. And the pitch on the way. There's a swing and a miss. And there is out number 2 here in the top of the 8th inning. It's funny. So 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And now Pete Alonso is coming up. Alonso versus Alvarado in the pitch. Ball's popped up out over towards the first base side in foul territory. Wilson is there, makes the grab. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is 9-2 Phillies. So they lead it by 7, and they'll be back in just a few. I mean, come on. Like, there's so many positive things. Like, do we really have to just, like, harp on something meaningless? Like, they're beating the Mets. Like, I can't really focus on anything negative. I don't know about you guys, but I come away with all positives in this game. I really do. You must be talking to Alvarado. Tarantula? Absolutely not. Absolutely not in this game. Not when they're up by 7. Save him for tomorrow. I don't want Duran out there. But yeah. Soto's shot did go 410 feet. 9-2 Phillies. They put up 9 runs yesterday. They have 18 runs in the last 2 days. That's awesome. It's good. Other scores around Major League Baseball. We'll do that right now. The Marlins lead at 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning against the Washington Nationals. You got the Astros shutting out the Blue Jays so far, 2-0, but they're in the bottom of the 8th over there out at the Rogers Center. White Sox have a 6-4 lead. Tampa Bay has to win these games. They've got to go on a run because they still feel like that they have a chance to do some damage. Oh, the Cardinals play the Mariners. Why did I say that the Reds were playing the Mariners? The Reds play the Padres. That's in the bottom of the 3rd. Okay. Royals beat the Guardians 4-3. Diamondbacks won against the Giants 5-3. And the Cubs, the Chicago Cubs lead at 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th against the Atlanta Braves. Reds and Padres are scoreless. And the Yankees are down 3-0 to the Detroit Tigers. Ryan Helsley is going to go out there to face the Philadelphia Phillies. Brandon Marsh will lead things off. 51 games for Ryan Helsley. He has just not been sharp since he's come to the Mets at all. Pitch number 1 to Marsh. That's a foul ball. Hit at triple digits. Michael says, please develop a changeup, Alvarado. Maybe Caleb Cotham should work on that with him, and maybe that's not just, I don't know. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch, that's down for a ball. I actually think he's okay, to be honest with you. Does he need another pitch? Maybe during the offseason they could work on it, but I don't know if it's necessary. As long as he's throwing hard. 1-1. There's a ground ball hit over to first base. Alonso has it. Throws it back over to Helsley. That's in time for out number 1. So Brandon Marsh is retired. Phillies have put up 11 hits today. 11. And they've also scored 9 runs. How can you say anything bad about this game? 4 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Their pitching has only allowed 2 earned runs. Sanchez went 6 innings, 6 strikeouts. I mean, it's a snooze fest in a good way. 1 ball, no strikes to Max Kepler. There's 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-0 pitch. And there's a fly ball drilled out to right. Another home run for the Phils. 5 RBI for Max Kepler. They just continue to rise Helsley's ERA. The pitch was way down the middle. So now Otto Kemp is due up at the plate. And he takes a strike. So Max gets his 16th home run of the season. Oh, 1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider that was in the dirt. What the heck is with all the hit by pitches? Mets trying to hurt our players? I don't know, man. Dear Soto, home run return to sender. That was good. 0-2 pitch. That's low. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. After this game is done, we're gonna go on for Diamond Zone. We are not gonna be taking post-game show phone calls. We'll just do it tomorrow. This game is running late. 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball, base hit out to right field. And so Otto Kemp gets on with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So no post-game show from us tonight. We're going to do Diamond Zone instead, and we're just going to transition over to that. That means I probably should get the screens ready, right? That's what I'll do right now. I got it. So here's the pitch. There's strike one. It says currently offline. What are we talking about? Oh, because this. Sure. The 0-1 pitch. That's down in the dirt for ball one. Just an awesome ball game. Really. Just an awesome game from the Phillies. Can't say anything bad. 1-1 pitch on the way. That's a foul ball. Guys, think about how we were feeling last week. And think about how we're feeling now. Have your feelings changed? Have they not changed? One ball, two strikes. And the 1-2 is fouled off. I know for me, I'm feeling a lot better about this team. But I still don't know what to expect for the playoffs. I'm just here for the ride at this point. Larry says I'm disgusted. One ball, two strikes. There's the 1-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. The fact that Larry is giving positive sarcasm is good news. Philly Bird says, I got to see it in October. And you know what? I'll take that too. Because rather than you feeling upset, if you're saying that, that means that they're doing better. I'm liking what, right, exactly. Exactly. So I take that as a positive anyways. Because I'm there. I'm there too. 1-2. Bouncing ball. Hit over towards the third base side. Through the hole for a base hit. And Stott gets on with a single 2. And that'll put runners on at first and second base. Well, JJ, it's not sarcasm. Wait. Oh, softest team that you've seen. Oh, you are disgusted. How can you be disgusted when they've been playing really good baseball over the last week? I didn't know that wasn't sarcasm. Are you disgusted because they're teasing you? Is that why? Is that what it is? I didn't realize that was sarcasm. It's hard for me to tell from you if it's sarcasm or not. The pitch. There's a strike at 101. He says Phillies Tigers World Series 2025. Donovan Walton is up at the plate. No balls, one strike. 0-1 pitch. And that misses outside for ball one. One ball, one strike. Bottom of the eighth. One away. Two runners on. And the 1-1 pitch is up high for ball two. Two balls, one strike to Donovan Walton. One away here in the bottom of the eighth. And the next pitch, that's going to get away from Alvarez, and that'll move the runners over to second and third. So Kemp does go over to third. Stock goes over to second. They definitely need to keep pushing. That bye is going to be critical, important to getting Turner back fully. I agree. I agree with that. 3-1. Ground ball hit over towards the right side, and the throw over to first is in time. Another run will score. It's now 11-2 Phillies. So Donovan Wilson gets an RBI ground out and makes it an 11-2 ball game. So wait, Larry, why are you? You didn't say. I'm disgusted. Softest team that you've ever seen. Just because of their inconsistencies? Is that why? Here's Harrison Bader up at the plate. And the pitch is down for a ball. Oh, he responded. Wait, I missed it. I'm so sorry. I missed it. Oh, I've never seen a team get hit 4 times by their arch rival with 0 retaliation. Never. They're chicken. They're chickens. I understand that. Okay, I didn't see that. Sorry. 2 balls, no strikes. I didn't really think about it that way. To be honest with you. 2-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. I just like how they're putting up runs, but you know what? Like, whether it's intentional or not intentional, you're right. They should have somewhat of a backbone. I'll take that. 2-1, and that's outside for ball 3. They should have somewhat of a backbone for that. Three balls, 1 strike to Harrison Bader. And the 3-1 pitch. There's a 99-mile-per-hour fastball right at the knees for strike 2. No retaliation. Yeah, there should be some retaliation. I agree. Three, 2 on the way. Strike 3 called at the knees. And we're going to go to the top of the 9th. All right. So Phillies up 11-2 against the New York Mets. And Max Kepler adds on to the Phillies' lead. That point actually didn't really hit me until just now, which is really weird. It's really, really weird. If I'm an opposing pitcher, I throw right at Schwarber's head. Why not? Says Larry. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. I'm just proud of the offense. I'm just proud of how the pitching has been today. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Guys, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Going on for Diamond Zone right after this. We're not even going to do a post-game show. We'll do like a little celebration and then just give our thoughts. But we're not going to stay on for too long. But yeah, we put in a long day so far. Oh man, and we still got Diamond Zone coming up. I said that we were going to do it at 10:30. Give me a little bit of time to stretch and take care of things, and then we'll do that. All right, so that'll be cool. I'm excited about that. All right, we're going to the top of the 9th inning. Phillies do lead it 11-2 against the New York Mets. It's a beautiful view of the skyline. It's beautiful. It's a good city, man. It's a good city. 11-2 Phillies, top of the ninth inning. Starling Marte is coming up to the plate. And the pitch. There's a pop-up, hit out over towards the right side. Wilson is there, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Lou Trevino is out there to pitch. Trevino with a 4.07 ERA in 42 innings. Has 32 strikeouts and 14 walks allowed. He's also given up 6 homers. And the pitch is up high for ball 1. One 0 pitch. That's outside and high for ball 2. Two 0 pitch. That's way outside and high for ball 3. I just don't think that. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. 3 balls, no strikes in the pitch. And there is a called strike on the outside corner. So Nimmo is 0 for 3. Trevino does have 5 pitches. Trevino kicks and fires. There's a pop-up, hit out over towards shallow left field. Marsh is there, makes the catch. And there's out number 2. All right, one more out to go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Two-way, top of the ninth. And nobody on. Hayden Sanger is going to go out there to pinch hit for the New York Mets. Phillies lead it by 9. So we're in the top of the ninth. Sanger in the box. And the pitch. And there's a cutter taken down the middle for strike 1. The pitch, there's a line drive base hit down the right field line. And so Sanger gets on with an opposite field single with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Yeah. All right, I don't want us to be fighting in chat. But Larry, I understand your point. It's valid. I do. Mullins lines one out to right field, and there's a base hit. And so there's a 2-out single. So now Brett Beatty is due up. Beatty is 0 for 1. He struck out in the 7th. Trevino kicks and deals, and the pitch is on the outside corner. I do love you all, and I do appreciate you guys for being on here. Has not been an easy day, you know? No balls, 1 strike. Trevino kicks and deals, and the pitch is outside for ball 1. Garrett Stubbs is catching, by the way. He is. One ball, one strike. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss. It was a changeup. One more out to go. Let's go. Here's the 1-2. That ball is fouled. Let's go. One more. Come on. One, two on the way. Check swing. He did not go. Did not go. 2 balls, 2 strikes in the top of the 9th. And there's 2 outs. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 2-2 pitch is down and in for ball 3. Ronnie Mauricio does wait in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. That ball is fouled away. Three balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. There's a line drive, base hit out to center field, and the Mets will get themselves another run on in. It's an RBI single, and the game continues as Brett Beatty comes through and makes it 11-3. Got a little recap after this. You'll want to stay on for that. Here comes Ronnie Mauricio to the plate. Mauricio takes a pitch that's called a ball. Wow. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's called ball 2. What are we talking about? What is going on? Those 2 pitches were in the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to Ronnie Mauricio. Trevino will get set just below the letters, and the 2-0 pitch is outside for ball 3. Weird. 3 balls, no strikes to Ronnie Mauricio. The 3-0 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. And there's still 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. So now Caleb Cotham is going to go out there and have a conversation with Lou just to try to get him out of the jam. Joseph, thank you so much, man.
JJ, early cash for your charitable drive. Won't be able to join day of.
Dude, I really appreciate that. That's so nice. I'm writing this down. Really, thank you so much. That's so nice. I'm just writing down the date. I'm writing down the people. Thank you so much. September 9th, September 10th. Wow, that's so awesome. Already before it even starts. Unbelievable. So now Juan Soto is going to come on up with the bases loaded. He actually needs a triple to get the cycle. A single, a double, and a home run for Juan Soto. And the pitch. And check swing, did he go? He did not. That's actually kind of funny. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. That's down for ball 2. Soto batting .325 with the bases loaded. Two-0 pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards left center field. Bader on the track, has room, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And so the Phillies take the first 3 games of this series out at Citizens Bank Park and win by a final score of 11-3 against the Mets. And they cut that magic number down as well. Let's go. Let's bleepin' go. Let's go. Yes. Good win. Good win offensively. Let's go. Nice. All right, let's talk. Okay. Here's the bottom line. Okay, you took the first 3 games of this series. You did. Your offense was outstanding today. Okay. Look, I'll address this. Okay, Larry brings up a good point. They did hit the Phillies 4 times. Whether it was intentional or not intentional, okay, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And you know what? I'm just happy that they put up 11 runs today. And you might disagree with this, but the way that I look at it was that they went out there, they played their game, and they did their job. And if I'm thinking about it, okay, I know that you're up 2-0 in the series. Okay, you have the upper hand. We can get into this can of worms. I'm not going to go there, okay? But the bottom line is this, that you got the win. You got the win. Your offense did really well, and your plays spoke for itself, I thought. I thought that your play did speak for itself today. That's all I'm going to say about that. Harrison Bader looked really good. Christopher Sanchez did his job out there on the mound. You know? And I'm just really happy with how this team has played overall, just from an outlook of their offense and from their pitching staff-wise. You know? So, I'll take that. I really will. And I'm just really happy with how they battled. My MVP tonight, I'm going to go Max Kepler. I'm going to go with Max Kepler as my MVP. I am. Thought Kepler did well. Had his best game as a Philly, without a doubt. And Harrison Bader just continues to shine. I don't know what it is, but maybe he's like the new Caleb Martin. If you follow the NBA, Caleb Martin just destroys the Boston Celtics. Maybe that's just who this guy is. He is just awesome. And tell you what, Dave Dombrowski may have struck on getting Harrison Bader. He's clearly giving you a lot offensively. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, Marsh is doing really well. He continues to hit the ball very sharply. Kepler, good job by him. I got to give credit to Rob in this area. Listen to this. putting Harrison Bader in the leadoff spot. It's worked. It's been good. And I would not have done it. But right now it's working. And that's all that you can ask for. That's all that you can ask for. So I will take this win, especially on a tough night with a lot of stuff happening. But this was just really nice to be able to have baseball on and be able to focus on something positive, you know? So 11-3 was the final score. You get yourself a chance tomorrow to go out there for a sweep. I like that too. Again, no phone calls tonight. I'm gonna take a little bit of time, and I'm gonna go on for Diamond Zone at 10:25, 10:30ish, and I hope to see you all there. All right. So we'll do another edition of Diamond Zone, and that's gonna wrap it up for me. All right. Love you all. Lila Tov. Good night, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye.